I think the most challenging thing about leading young is so I lead at Cornerstone Baptist Church, the Montague site, so I'm the site pastor at this location. I am 24, I'll be 25 next month. I always tell people I'm 25 because my wife's 25. I think the advantages to being a young leader is that you are less likely to be set in a certain pattern of thinking when it comes to how to run a church or organization. So maybe you're more open to out-of-the-box ideas. And I think people will more likely give you the space or the slack to be able to explore those ideas because you're young and creative and have the energy to try that. I think the most challenging thing about leading young is the game that you play in your own mind, where you're battling with this tension of your own arrogance that you think that you have just because you're a leader, and also the deep insecurities you have because you know how weak you are as a leader in other ways. So for me, I think the biggest challenge is finding the right balance, maybe not balance, but understanding, yes, I have room to grow because I'm young and I'm inexperienced and I don't have the experience that a lot of other people would have who have been doing this much longer than I have. And also to have a confidence that, I am in this position and job for a reason, and I feel like God has placed me here. To get better as a leader and at life, I'm trying to surround myself with people who are more experienced than I am. There's a guy who started coming to our church who has been a pastor for years, both in South Africa and in Canada, and I always enjoy conversations with him and learning from other people's experience, as well. Just keep learning and reading and listening to podcasts. I'm starting courses towards my MDiv in the fall, so just always trying to keep myself learning. I think if I could give myself advice 3 years ago, it would be to develop good habits early and to develop practices and disciplines that would make my time more efficient, that would make best use of when my mind is sharp and when I'm able to think more clearly. And to not take myself so seriously. I think jumping into a job as a pastor, you have a tendency to think of yourself as a greater leader than you are, and to realize that I'm young, I'm just learning like everyone else. I don't have all the answers. I don't need to have everything all together, and I can be working through what it means to follow Christ beside everyone else in the church, and I don't have to be the perfect guy on a podium.